Most land investors hit the same wall. Deals start coming in, the owner's doing everything, and the next step is hiring an acquisitions manager. That's also where a lot of people screw things up. Not because they don't try, but because they don't know how to tell who's actually good. Most hiring looks like this: skim a resume, ask about past jobs, listen to confident answers, and then make a guess. Sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't. So here's the approach that I suggest. When you interview an acquisitions manager, don't hire for experience first, hire for traits. The job isn't persuasion. The job is judgment under pressure. An acquisitions manager deals with emotional sellers, incomplete information, and constant pressure to move fast without making bad decisions. And your interview needs to test that specifically. That's why we use situational questions, not tell me about a time BS questions where stories are easy to fake, because reactions aren't easy to fake. So there's 4 traits that you can test, and you can do it with these 4 questions. First, clarity under pressure is a trait. Ask this. A seller answers annoyed and they say, hey, I've already talked to 3 people about this. I don't have time for this. What do you say next? You're not looking for a script. You're listening for whether the candidate slows the conversation down or makes it worse. The second trait is structured judgment or downside thinking. Ask this. The seller says, give me a number right now or I'm hanging up. You don't know anything about the property yet. What's the risk of giving a number here? And what do you say instead? Third trait to look for is practical communication. Ask them to explain a complex situation in 3 sentences. What's happening, what matters, and what happens next. If someone rambles here, everything downstream gets sloppy. Notes get bad, decisions get fuzzy. The 4th trait is coachability. So do this. After any answer, just say, I wouldn't handle it that way. Then stop talking. Don't explain, don't soften it, and just see how they respond. And that'll tell you a lot. See if they're coachable. Those 4 questions will tell you how someone actually thinks, not how well they interview. One more practical and very tactical piece is if you want one acquisitions manager, it usually works better to start with 2 part-time instead of 1. It's the same role, same expectations, then just let the performance sort it out. This gives you redundancy. You can start getting KPIs and real benchmarks, and it's less risk if someone quits. One person usually pulls ahead quickly. Sometimes one leaves. Sometimes you let one go. Sometimes you keep both. But either way, it lets you stop guessing and lets you start testing. That's how I like to approach things. That's why this works. You're not hiring off resumes or stories. You're testing behavior under pressure and letting performance do the sorting. If you want a repeatable way to hire an acquisitions manager, this is the cleanest approach that I've seen so far.